It's June 30th, and that means it's time for a monthly update. Hey, my name's Ben Price. Thanks for joining me for another monthly update. This one for the month of June, which began my holiday. So I started the month on a ship, the first couple days on a ship, and then I made my way back home where I kicked off a month and a half long holiday. So even into July, I'm still on holiday, but June meant holidays for me. So there was a lot of really fun stuff that went on, and without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about some of it. Let's start off with the camping trips, of which there were two. Both of them happened in the town site of Banff, or in and around Banff. The first time we went out to Johnson Canyon, we did a hike out there, which was really fun. It was an easy to moderate hike. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but I'm not really a hiker. I'm not good at it. I hate walking uphill, I get out of breath really fast, I'm asthmatic, I'm grumpy on the hikes. But Tori loves it, so I really try to enjoy it, and I had an amazing time. We saw some wildlife, great view, so I really had a fun time doing that. And the second time we went camping was at Tunnel Mountain, which is basically right in the town of Banff. You can do the Tunnel Mountain hike, which starts in the town site, and you hike up the mountain, and then we camped at the campsite, which is the Tunnel Mountain campsite, which is up the hill a little bit, and you can start the hike halfway up just down the road from the campsite. So we had a really fun time there. Both times we were able to have a campfire, we made some s'mores, we cooked our dinner over the fire. It was a really great time, super relaxing in nature. We also, the second time we went camping, we rode the Legacy Trail, which goes from Canmore to Banff and back. So we rode it both ways. We went Banff to Canmore, Canmore to Banff. It was about 3 hours of biking in total, so an hour and a half there, hour and a half back. We had a little walk around Canmore when we arrived. Tori had a pint at the Grizzly Paw Brewing, which is a local brewery to Canmore. And then we made our way back. We were exhausted, absolutely exhausted, but the next day we did not have the sore legs like we thought we would. So we were pretty proud of ourselves for making it all the way there and all the way back and not having sore legs. But camping was done this month and we had a great time doing it. Let's touch on another holiday. Just yesterday, the day before, Tori and I got back from Kelowna/Vernon. So we flew out to flew into Kelowna. Our friend Eric picked us up at the Kelowna airport, and we stayed with him in Vernon for 4 days, which was amazing. We got to go to the beach, we got to go in the lake, Lake Kalamalka, beautiful lake, really warm, really nice beaches. It was a little rainy a couple of the days, but we spent some time with our friend Eric. He introduced us to some of his friends. We had a game night. We went to a trivia, a lot of good food, a lot of good coffee shops, spent some time there, and I got to see a magic show. Let me tell you about the magic show. In Kelowna, there is a winery called Crown and Thieves, and every night they have some kind of different entertainment. Every month, however, there is a magician named Ryan Michaels. Ryan Michaels? If it's Ryan Michael, I'll correct that in the text, but I'm pretty sure it's Ryan Michaels. We hadn't met before. I reached out to him because the show was sold out. I said, hey, I was in Kelowna last year. I didn't get a chance to see you. We're coming again this year. Your show is sold out. I'd really like to come. Is there any way you can sneak us in? And he was super kind about it. He got us seats at the bar. We saw an amazing show. It was fantastic. It was sold out. Amazing little space. Amazing show, and if you're ever in Kelowna, I highly recommend you get tickets to see Ryan Michaels in the show. He's got 2 different shows he does, so if you're in Kelowna for a while, see both. There's one called Tricky Business, which is the one we saw, and then the other one is called Mind Games. So check him out at Crown and Thieves, check their website, and it'll have all the information if you're in and around Kelowna and want to go see an amazing show. It runs year-round, the winery's awesome, the show is awesome, and check out some of the other entertainment there. I'm sure if the magic show told us anything, the entertainment is top-notch. So thanks to Crown and Thieves, and thank you to Ryan for getting us seats at the bar. Even though it was a sold-out show, we really appreciate it. We had a great time. Over the month of June, 2 of my very good friends got married, one of which was in Italy. I wasn't able to make it due to a conflicting contract on a ship. The other I was able to make it to. So Shelby and Ben, my 2 former roommates, got married in Italy. Congratulations to them. And then an old friend, Tia, and her now husband, Brian, got married. They got married in Bali a few months ago, and then they had a party, a little reception in Lethbridge when they came back, a few months after they got back, I think. Speaking of weddings, I feel like I need to bring this up. June 21st, Tori and I, engagement anniversary. So it's been a year that we've been engaged, June 21st. I feel like it's important to celebrate those little things. Over that year, I have come to love her even more. She's fantastic, and I'm so happy that in a little over a year, September 26, 2026, we'll officially tie the knot here in Calgary at the zoo. The wedding planning is underway, and we have a lot planned, but still a lot to do. But June 21st is our engagement anniversary, so happy engagement, Tori. I love you. And instead of beginning with this, I will end with this, but I did spend a little bit of time in June on some ships in Alaska, but that is hardly the information you want to hear in this update with all the other fun stuff going on. However, not out of the ordinary, I was on the sea in Alaska for some of the month. So that was fun. It was my first time in Alaska, which I think I did mention in the last monthly update, and I had a blast. Saw some amazing things, glaciers, animals, the food, all fantastic, and I really enjoyed my time on board the ship. But a lot of really great stuff going on in June that wasn't ship related that I feel like was more fun to talk about. And with that, we come to the end of June's monthly update. Thanks so much for joining me for these. I appreciate every watch, every click, every like, every comment, and I hope to see you again next month. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you in July.